Mm-hmm. I have to set that up differently. That I guess. Probably should have thought about that first. Sup, cool man. I'm cleaning some records, you know? Trying to get this shit going. There's a lot to clean here, and I don't know, man. Fucking just sucks. So I figured I would go live while I'm sitting around not doing much, considering I got tomorrow off. And I know everybody's been asking me to go live, so here it is. What you guys want to talk about? You guys can ask me anything. Where the fuck did I put that? Oh, there's one right there. These bad boys. Finish the job off. Got some Queen A Day at the Races. So a lot of these records that I got, I'm cleaning off personally because, you know, whoops. I'm going to find a better sleeve for them. So you don't have to sit in that. Yeah, I don't know either, dude. I don't even understand that whole fucking thing with the Manson shit. Like, his new album got pressed, and then they just pulled it off the shelves because of all the controversy with him and shit. They stopped shipping them. They started to. I got a couple copies in, but my third copy got canceled, unfortunately, and it's fucking stupid. Like, our industry is so fucked right now. It's not even funny. And you know what's sad, too, is rock music sells really, 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 really well. And if they really wanted to, and they wanted to release all the fucking Mansons and shit again, they would make so much money off it, but they're just too stupid and they don't know what actually sells and doesn't sell. Like they're too stupid to see that, hey, this is a rare record and people want to buy it. When you're fucking retarded like that, you know, and plus they already have so much money because they're the ones that make all the fucking money off all the artists anyways. They're the ones that profit the most out of it, so they already have all fucking money, so they don't care. You know what I mean? That's the other part of it. It's like, why would you care if you already have all the money in the world? Doesn't matter to you, you know what I'm saying? That's how the fucking Queen. Have any wrestling vinyl? I don't think so. But these are records I picked up the other day. I'm going to actually put these up on the shop for you guys. We're going to get more of an inventory up there for you guys. I don't really know much about this. And like I said, I got to go through all these fucking records. There's like 50 or 60 of them here. Make sure to hit a like on that. Share this with your friends. I figured while I'm cleaning records tonight, I could hang out with you guys and fucking, you guys can chat with me, hang out, you know. What the fuck is up, everybody? I see people coming in here. And I'm not telling you that you have to do this, but you know what would be really cool if somebody would actually fucking super chat me for once. I've never had one of those. I'm finally able to do them. Oh, yeah, loyalty, respect, yep. No fucking shit. Ain't that the truth? I just think the record companies are too fucking greedy anyways, and they don't give a shit about anything like the whole Manson incident. Like they don't understand that it's all a hoax, or either that, like I said, they just don't care because they already own all the money in the world. So making a bunch of money doesn't mean anything to them. They can press another 1,000 Taylor Swift copies that are gonna sit on the fucking shelves everywhere. Hold on, I gotta look at that chat. Boomer music. I don't know about boomer music, but I feel like metal is like where people get in like at a young age, you know what I'm saying? Like that's when you start to experience everything, and you just get to understand everything, and you're finding out things for the first time. You're a teenager, you're going hanging out with your friends, you're going partying, you're doing things you never done before. So listening to those music and that songs become memories. And like when I listen to a song, I don't know about the rest of you guys, but like I can like remember of time when I hung out with so and so, and or I did something with somebody, or you know what I mean? Like it's always fuck. It looks like that's got a big gash on it. I have to go back to my buddy and be like, what the fuck, bro? You know what I mean? Like I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I always feel like music is connected with our souls. You know what I'm saying? Like some people like I have an older pressing of Led Zeppelin's Zoso. So when I put on Stairway to Heaven, the fucking tip of my hair, my skin will fucking stand up if I can hear it clear enough. And, you know, just the sound that comes off that record is so fucking amazing. I bought the newer pressing of it, and I'm going to tell you right now, all those new Led Zeppelin pressings that have been coming out are complete shit, and you not even waste your money and just go back and buy something that's older because, yeah, that shit's fucking junk. It's horrible. And like I said, everybody connects music some way, somehow, some shape, form. I honestly just, you know, connect it with memories, people, things, places, thing, you know, shit like that. That sucks. Actually upset that that's all fucked up. Oh. See. What's good, brother? Yeah, Caesar, I see you just got in the room. Thank you for coming in. Make sure you guys hit that like button, too. I know. I see some of you have already. One of you has. Aerosmith. I don't even know what album this is. Draw the Line. Is that the name of the album? It is. That's what I thought. I used to listen to Aerosmith when I was a kid. I haven't really listened to much Aerosmith. I remember being a kid getting into music. So, like, when I heard Alice in Chains for the first time, I fucking went through an Alice in Chains kick, and I listened to every Alice in Chains album I could find. And I think at that point there was like 3 albums out already. There was Sap, Dirt, and Facelift. And same thing with like Aerosmith. When Aerosmith came out, I think Big Ones was the one that just came out for Aerosmith when I got into it, and I went through their entire catalog, like Toys in the Attic. Same thing with like Zeppelin when I was growing up. Like my stepdad like introduced me to them. Like the Doors, I would just go through fucking just straight catalogs of music and just listen to that same band over and over and over and over and over. And this one actually looks pretty fucking clean, thank God. Yeah, I would. That's. I would always love to do you know, different things here and there and listen to music. And I remember back in the day for me, it was cassette tapes. Before, you know, CDs came out. This is a great album, by the way. Check it out. It's pretty sick. Fucking, I would sit there and I would take my stepdad's cassette tapes and I would just fucking put them in the little tape player and fucking me and my friends would go do whatever. And of course, back when I was a kid, fucking you used to be able to like go hang out with your friends, go on a bike and like, you know, go out in the fucking middle of the woods and be no attendance around whatsoever. Like we were just free to wander off and go do whatever the fuck we wanted when we were kids. And today's kids, I don't feel like they have that because the internet fucked up a lot of shit. And fucking, I feel like, you know, just like even my kid's getting into music. She's 14 years old. She just turned 14. She likes Rob Zombie. She likes Limp Bizkit. She likes Korn. She likes uh, Linkin Park is her favorite. You know what I'm saying? So like I understand. And when I showed her Linkin Park's first album, she was like, I totally understand this. But I remember being 13 when Hybrid Theory came out and being like, wow, this album is like, I totally feel for this album. You know what I mean? Like, and just certain albums you will. Like Slipknot's first album. Like, I listened to that fucking front to back, non fucking stop when that first album came out. And I still have my original CD of that. And just certain albums you just like I can listen to Slipknot and it reminds me of back when I lived in Vermont and like just certain aspect of the album like when it just kicks in it just gives you that feeling like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but you know. Nice. Slash albums for $7. Fuck yeah, man. Dude, actually I wanna get some Slash albums at some point. That is one of the next things I wanna do. And don't mind my bad habits, I'm sorry. But I do want to get some Slash albums. That's actually one of catalogs I kind of want to jump into because I know he's got a lot out there. And actually, one of my friends was telling me about him going to see Slash live years ago when he was like in his early 20s. I think he went to like he said ACDC and fucking Slash. It's pretty fucking sick. It's funny living in these little tiny apartments. It sounds like downstairs is fucking boom, 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 boom. Okay, what is that gonna solve? Nothing. So what the fuck are you guys doing today? What is everybody up to? What are you all listening to? What's going on in your life? You know, I like to know just as much about as you guys like to know about me. And if there's anything you want to know about me, just ask. The only couple albums that I've been spinning lately was like a couple Cottonmouth Kings that I just got not too long ago. My Marilyn Manson that I just got of the repress there, the one that they just pulled, and the Korn album that just came out. Right? Who on earth would get rid of these? Exactly. Yeah, I feel you there. That's how I feel sometimes when I walk in the store. We have we don't have like Salvation Army or anything like that around here, but we have this place called the Listen Center, and it's like the thrift store that you can go to. But they always have shit records. It's always the shit nobody wants. I promise. But every once in a while, you can go and find like CDs, DVDs, you know, stuff like that. And it's like, who the fuck would bring this back? Because we found like Slipknot there before, and fucking band T-shirts, and fucking Levi jeans, and just stuff that I'll take. Like whatever, it's all brand new shit. Thank you, whatever. But yeah, that's just crazy. I would definitely take a couple sealed Slash albums for sure. Actually, I do need to start looking into his discography. I'm still pissed about that fucking Manson though. That's like been on my mind all fucking day. How they pulled the plug on that. And it makes me mad, not for me, because I got a copy, which I'm not trying to brag to any of you guys that probably didn't, but I feel like, um, you know, for you guys, it should have been for everybody, not just certain people, like people that got it. That's it. Sorry, but we're pulling the license on it. Like, why? It just makes no sense. It's you're scared of Evan Rachel Wood? Are you serious? Universal UK? Like, I plan on doing a video on it and everything, and it just sucks because I feel like it came out so good, and the track listing is just like the original track listing from my blue and white vinyl, and yeah, yeah, I'm pretty happy that you got those Caesar. That is pretty cool. I'd be happy too. I gotta fucking go through all these records so I can get them on the site. I've already cleaned like half of them. We got some gorillas. Does anybody like gorillas? I wonder what this one has on it. Feel Good Ink. I think this might be going in my collection. And yeah, show you guys something too. If I can find it. I know it's in here somewhere. That's not it. That's not it. Fuck. Where the fuck is it? Oh, it's over here. Sorry. Okay. So this is Dark Side of the Moon. But look at this stamper. Usually it's a triangle, a blue one, or a triangle at least. But this is a Capitol Records. It says it's a EMI. I haven't looked too much into it. I tried looking on discographies, Discogs, to see if I could find this particular pressing, but I've been having a hard time. Yeah, it says mastered by Capitol on it. And you guys out there like Pink Floyd? This one's Dark Side of the Moon, except for there's a, I don't know if you can see it on there, that little gash there at the end. I'm gonna check it to see if it plays all the way through and see how the sound is on this one. I haven't, and this is a pretty clean copy too, so I'm hoping that that right there is nothing to worry about. But we'll find out, because I do plan on listening to this soon. I'll do that. And I already put it in the lo-fi sleeve. So, yeah. Hopefully, this is a good pressing. I have a newer pressing, the one that was done by Bernie Grunman or whoever there. But I think, hopefully, this one will be good too. Can't ever have too many copies of Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon. Any Eddie Murphy fans out there? Yeah, Dark Side of the Moon is a killer album. Oh my god. So, I didn't get to see Mudvayne live. I was going to go see them last month, but my daughter, like I just told you guys, had her birthday. And her birthday was more important than me going to a concert. So, Jimi Hendrix. You know what I mean? So, unfortunately, I didn't have the money for that. Bob Marley and the Wailers. Why? Anybody listen to Bob Marley? I do plan on spinning a couple of these. This one is AC/DC, Back in Black. let's check out the condition of this one. I'm probably gonna have to clean this one for sure. I hate it when they come in these things. It makes me so angry. Why would you do that? Why? Why? Yeah, let's put. I have not listened to the new Advantage the Centerfold album, to be honest with you. There's actually a lot of albums I need to listen to. There's so much stuff that I realistically need to do, but I don't have enough time for. I work too much, and unfortunately, I have bills that I have to pay, and a car payment, and a kid to support. So, you know, like I've always said, once I start making more money, you know, likewise from the website and YouTube and shit, and then I can switch over. But until then, I kind of gotta grind extra hard just to get there because, that's why I do what I can on the side. What's up, dude? How's it going, Blake? Just cleaning off some albums. Make sure you guys hit that like button, share. Alright, another clean album. Now we just need this little cloth right here. Wipe it down real quick. Thank you. I definitely appreciate that. Now, what did you just... Hold on. Love you, buddy. Would love to play. Hell yeah. Right? Can't wait for Halloween season. Hell yeah, dude. That's fucking totally awesome. I appreciate that super chat. That's my first ever super chat. I appreciate you so much, dude. Thank you. See you, Spencer. Sir Spencer. I appreciate that a lot. Every little bit helps. Plus, I'll be honest with you, I haven't even got paid out from YouTube this year because my view count was so low at the beginning of the year with everything going on in my life. Now that I've been making videos more often and been able to put stuff out every week, like, my income has already doubled on here, so it's just crazy because I get more views, I make more money. And it's not like I make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? I make fucking little next to nothing. I make like fucking $8, like, if I'm lucky, every 1,000 views. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. You have to get a lot of fucking views. But it's all worth it because you guys are the best. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Like, that shit definitely helps. I'm telling you what. Like, I want to, keep making videos, adding to the store, owning a business, because not only do I want to sell records, I want to make records, I want to press records, I want to have a plant, I want to shop, I want all of it. I want to eventually be the type of person that's on the other end of the engineer board and, press an album from scratch, to how it sounds good to me. Like, imagine, 20 years from now, if I was ever able to get the rights to press a Manson album or something, you know what I mean? That would be like my fucking dream, you know what I'm saying? Like, cool, we get to press a bunch of fucking Manson albums? Absolutely, I'm down. Like, I would do the work. Like, I'm willing to go every step of the way above and beyond for anybody, you know what I mean? And it just, I definitely appreciate you guys, and that's why I haven't stopped making videos, because, like, a lot of times in life, like, I've tried to do this, I've tried to do that, and, like, when it came to YouTube, like, I was already watching a lot of YouTube, like, a lot, like, I watch a lot of YouTube myself anyways, and, fucking, I was like, what to do it on? But, see, here's the thing, I don't play a lot of video games anymore, and I know that, like, video games are, like, super popular on fucking YouTube, but then I watched some, like, record channels, and I was so into them, and I was like, that's it, music. And that's when I started collecting records, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put my shit on YouTube, because fucking, then that way, fucking, I can document all my shit, and then that way people can see what I'm doing. And sorry, I gotta read up on your guys' chats. Yeah, I keep seeing shit. Sorry, I was just watching your Beetlejuice KMK video. Yeah, that's a great video. Wednesday 13 wrote a song for Tribe to Journey. Tribute to Joey Jordison. It's canceled. The other side. Called The Other Side. Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry, I can't read that good, especially on this little tiny screen. And then break quote. Last Halloween, my dog and I got trapped in a storm drain because we tried to pull a prank. The firefighters ignored us for a whole morning. That sucks, dude. I'm sorry, Blake. Yep, I mean, sometimes. And then the cops got mad at me. Yep. Fuck the cops, dude. Be like, hey, pig. Yeah, you. Yeah, I'm sorry it keeps doing that. It's because I keep reading the comments. My dog and I got in jail, which was weird. Dang. And my dog was just cell of his own. What? That's sick. Man, favorite Manson moment. I would have to say at the concert I was at when he spit on that girl. And I got 3 turntables actually right now. I just bought another one. Yeah, I'll show you guys it. And don't judge. It's still dirty, okay? I'm still trying to clean it. But it's Technics. Obviously, it doesn't look like much right now because it needs some TLC. But once I get that bitch running, she's gonna be fucking fire. And because it was a buddy of mine, I did make him the offer that he can buy it back a couple years from now if he wants to. But if I put money into it, it's just gonna raise the price, and he's gonna have to pay for that shit too. So, but I'm just saying, like, I don't mind selling it back to him as long as he pays for it. That's the deal. Because he's the one I got all the records and stuff off too. He's got a couple other record players. He had like a really nice trying to think the name of it. I think Kenwood. It was a nice Kenwood he had. And then he had a Sony CD player, the one that spins around, holds like 200 CDs. And then he had a Technics CD player, but it was like a 6-disc changer. But it was like one that you open up from the top, like a record player, and then it just had the slots and you just put the CDs in. So it was pretty cool. And then I can't remember what else. I think he had like a couple equalizers, a couple nice Sony speakers. He had some badass speakers that I sold him many years ago, and then I asked him about them when I was going through a storage unit, which actually I am doing a video on that too, and I will post to you guys. I have to edit all that shit first. Tomorrow's gonna be like my first day off in like almost a week, so it'll be nice to actually be able to get some shit done because I have my fucking car stereo to do at some point. I need like time to actually sit down and take apart my fucking car and hook everything up. And then I also have my TV that I need to mount to the wall, which I have the mount and everything that I need for it. I just need the time to actually do it where it's not fucking late at night, you know what I mean? Because usually during the day I'm just so busy doing a million things, and it's just crazy because I think about it like years ago when I didn't have a million things to do and I was so bored all the time, and I couldn't ever imagine going back to that life because it was just so boring. It was like, what do you do with your time? And now it's like I don't really think about it because I don't have time to sit down and just be bored. Like when I come home at night, most of the time I come chill, relax because I don't want to do anything else. Like I'm fucking worked all day. I want to come home, relax, watch TV, fucking smoke, sit down, chill. You know what I mean? Like I'm not one of those people that's like, okay, I gotta go home and do a million other things. Nah, like, dude, I fucking worked all day. Like, I'm fucking tired. Like, my job takes a lot out of me, and it's to the point now where it's like, you know, I plan on staying there for as long as I can, but eventually I want to switch over to do YouTube and fucking focus more time because If I didn't go to work every day, I'd be posting videos every day. And, sometimes I always think about it. It's like, well, what if I ever just make the switch myself? But it's like, I can't guarantee that I'm going to get paid what I get paid at work through YouTube to pay my bills and my car payment. And I don't want to lose that shit either. So it's like stuck between a rock and a hard place. You know what I mean? So I just keep posting fucking videos and keep doing, grinding hard. Hold on, I gotta plug my fucking phone in. It's gonna die if I don't. 'Cause that's how I'm going live right now. My phone. Shut the fuck up, buddy. There we go. There, now it won't die on me. So it's like I gotta keep grinding and just keep doing what I can, because if I don't, then I'm never gonna succeed. And the thing is too is like when you start your own thing, like how I am right now. But like if you think about it, from where I started, when I didn't have that many records that I do now, I worked really hard to get all those records that I have now. Worked really hard to get all you guys to subscribe to my channel. So I feel like, I put a lot of free time of my own time in, that if I keep going, eventually it'll pay off in the end, where it'll be more rewarding than saying me working for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So eventually it'll pan out and everything will turn out the way it's supposed to. I just got to keep doing what I'm doing. And I know that. And some days it just gets hard because, like, you ever go to work all fucking day, you come home, and you're like, yeah, I don't want to do anything else. I'm good. Like, I remember when I used to have to come home and fucking clean, the house, because baby mama would just let the kids just fucking destroy the house. So I gotta come home, clean the house, do the dishes, put the laundry away. It's like, okay, then what the fuck do you do all day? I don't understand. And now that, it's just me and my kid, you know, it gets messy in here sometimes, but it's like we live here. It's not like filthy, like people just leave trash laying around, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a regular apartment like anybody else, you know what I mean? And we try to have nice things and keep things and not destroy stuff. And I remember when my daughter was younger, like I had to teach her, like, take care of things, you get to keep it. You know what I mean? Like, you just trash it, you're gonna break it, and then you ain't gonna have it, and they ain't gonna buy you more. You know what I mean? Um, you gotta teach them responsibility, and I feel like I'm blessed to have my kid, to be honest with you guys, because I was a fucking hellion. I'm still not the well behaved person that I should be. You know what I mean? I'm definitely a lot more calm than I used to be. I'll tell you that. Like, I used to be a fucking hellion growing up. I'm glad I'm not that same person anymore. But goddamn, man, I fucking look at my kid. And she's not 17. She's 14. Thank God she's not 17. And she don't even smoke pot. Okay. When I was 14, I was already smoking pot, snorting pills, fucking drinking, doing whatever the fuck, trying to get laid. Like, my shit was crazy when I was a kid. We used to go party all the time, go out in the middle of the woods, drink a keg. You know what I mean? Like, she doesn't do that stuff. So it's a different time and era. You know what I mean? And I remember going out with the friends, out in the middle of the woods. We'd have like a little boombox, D batteries in it, CDs, fucking put in CDs all night, and fucking sit there and drink keg beer and smoke pot all night. You know what I mean? Like, my kid don't do any of that, so I just feel blessed that I was able to turn the tables. And I thought, fuck, dude, I'm in for it. My kid's gonna fucking do everything underneath the sun, and I'm gonna get fucking uh it's gonna be payback times 12 is what it's gonna be. Nah, she's actually a really good kid. But I definitely appreciate all you guys subscribing and, being supportive. It definitely helps because, like I said, I would have stopped making videos a long time ago. And I don't know if you ever like go through things in life where you want to do things, but then you kind of give up because you feel like you can't do it. And I felt like, this was something I couldn't give up on. I still can't. Because I got a lot of people to prove wrong. And fuck them. That's why. I feel like y'all should do the same. Fuck them. Do what you need to do. Do you. Do what's best for you. Because ain't nobody going to help bail you out when you're the one that's in trouble. When you're the one that has to pay everything back, It's on you, not them. So they don't give a fuck. I promise you. In the end, they do not give a fuck. Probably the truest thing I could tell you. You know how many people I've fucking taken in and fucking helped out for people that just didn't care? You know what I mean? It's a free place for them to live. They didn't give a shit. Um, I've tried to help many people, and my helping days are pretty much over because my perception of people has changed so much. When you get shit on so many times in your lifetime, that's the thing too with like my channel. Like I know I'm not the prettiest fucking face. I can't talk the best. I'm not the best well dressed, most presented person, like whatever. I'm for a specific audience and audience only. But you guys seem to understand me. Most of you guys, anyways. A lot of you guys do. But I just hope you guys all do what you need to do. Make sure you guys take care of your own shit. You know what I mean? Stay positive, though. Sorry, I get rambling on about shit. Is that the last one we got? Good night, buddy. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Read the chat. Yes. At your church? I don't know. Yeah, I love Halloween movies. No, Caesar, I won't give up. And if you never smoke pot, that's cool too, dude. Like, you don't have to. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to do all the dumb shit that I did. Like, I did it when I was a kid, but, like, I can't be that kid anymore. You know what I mean? So it's, like, different. Like, so I'm trying to do good for me and my kid and show my kid what life's about. And that's why, like, I'm trying to have my own business and, do stuff so that way. Do I like another one? Yeah. Yeah, man's life is definitely hard. For fucking real. Word up to that, dude. Fucking word up to that. Uh, nah, I mean, like I said, if you've never done it, then don't even bother. You're all good. You don't need to. No, I do just because it like helps calm me down. It does a lot of things for me that like a lot of people don't. Yep, I've definitely done that too. Smoke to smoke my pain away. I agreed with that one. For fucking real, dude. No bullshit. Um. Yep. I definitely understand that, dude. I've been through so much shit in life. Like, I went through so many addictions. I went through, like, my pill addiction, my fucking heroin addiction, my fucking cocaine addiction, fucking, the one thing I never went through? Fucking meth. Thank God, dude. I see those people out there and I'm just like, you need Jesus in your life. Like, goddamn, dude, get it together. Like, I know I fucking had my problems, dude, but, like, goddamn, I wasn't that fucking. I would have to say the lowest I ever was when I was a heroin junkie and I would thieve and steal and do whatever it took to get that money to make sure I had my high for my next day. And that meant fucking people over and people get mad at you. And the next thing you know, you got people looking out for you and shit. Fucking. So, yes and no. So, I don't know if you guys know about this, but look it up. I believe this is my thoughts only. You can tell me yours. That the sky, the government has it set up like fucking TV screens, basically, like so they can put whatever out there, make it do whatever the fuck they want. Like it's basically a big fucking control board underneath their hands. If they want to send aliens out, they can make aliens come out. If they want to fucking send a storm out, they can send a storm out. If they want a tornado, they can have a tornado. And I feel like aliens are real, but I feel like they're gonna fucking try to trick us and say that like aliens are gonna invade us and shit. And I don't think that shit's gonna happen. I think aliens have been coming here for millions of years, and like that's like on the moon when they landed on the moon. They were spotted by aliens. They said there was a bunch of dead aliens on the moon. There was crafts on the moon. There was unidentified objects. They were followed halfway from Earth to the moon. Um, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of that shit's real, and you know, of course, we can't prove it or anything like that. We don't have a fucking spaceship to go in there and go find them. You know what I mean? But I feel like eventually, I feel like time travel and all that shit is true. Because I mean, there's got to be truth, some truth behind the myth somewhere along the lines. Whether it's you know taken out of context here and there, but I feel like most of it has to be true to a point. You know what I mean? Like, if that makes any sense. Like, there's got to be truth behind time traveling. There's got to be truth behind aliens. There's got to be more out there than just us. I'm sure that there's other planets out there that have other type of species that we have no idea what they are. You would call them aliens too, but I'm sure they're just, you know what I mean? I'm sure there's something out there that's close to humans that's not exactly humans, you know what I mean? And wouldn't it be crazy that they're like, oh, we tested it, it came back as partial human DNA or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's similar or whatever. You don't fucking know. The earth is such a strange, mysterious place that, like, we could search for decades and years and still not even come close to the surface of everything because there's just so much to explore. Like, what's really underneath the ocean is what I want to know, dude. Like, like what's, you know what I mean? What are they hiding down there? What's the government really doing? That's what I want to know. Because they fucking lie to us all day long, anyways. Don't get me started on politics. That's why I won't do a channel on that. Because most y'all motherfuckers won't like my views. I'll tell you that. Yeah, fucking hey. I just try to do the best I can, guys. Try to do the best I can. I'm getting fucking tired, anyways. I'm fucking beat. I still have like 10 more records to clean. Anybody seen this one? Alice Cooper. This is the desk one. I think this is one where the desk actually folds up. It's supposed to. Yeah. See what I mean? Then the record comes inside of it. It lifts up like an actual desk. It's pretty cool. I've seen that before. Anybody listen to Alice Cooper? Try to ask you guys what albums you guys have been spinning. High Voltage, AC/DC. There's got to be some Ozzy fans out there. Ozzy Osbourne. Diary of a Madman. I wonder what this condition is in. Hopefully not shitty condition, that's for sure. That's actually pretty fucking clean. Not gonna lie. That's a good one. I should have checked out most of these before I fucking took them, because there's definitely some in here that are probably not resellable, or if I do sell them, they're only gonna be like fucking $5. Because what the fuck, dude? Here we got AC/DC again. This one says, for those about to rock. I know that there's a lot of AC/DC fans out there. When people always meet me, they're always like, oh, you like AC/DC? Like, nah, not really. Never really been a big AC/DC fan. I'll be honest with you. I was. Actually, this one's really clean too. How clean that one is. It's like brand new still. That's fucking awesome. I was gonna take a listen to some of these and see what the fuck's up. Since everybody's always like, oh, I listen to AC/DC. Yeah, I don't. I mean, my music is very selective. That's the problem with some of my musical taste. Like, I'll listen to the same album every fucking day. Like, Hanson, Cottonmouth Kings, Corn, Limp Bizkit, shit like that. Like, every fucking day. I'm gonna listen to Manson every day. Does not matter. And then sometimes I get stuck in my fucking hip hop phases, and then sometimes I get stuck in my fucking rock phases, and sometimes I'll get stuck listening to the same rock album over and over and over, and then I'll go from that album to a different album. And what about Quiet Riot? Quiet Riot? Don't see a name on the sleeve for this one. And I can't read that fucking bullshit right there. Condolence. What? Yeah. Let's see the condition of this one. That one's actually pretty clean too. And most of these are all older pressings too, so at least they're older. At least they're gonna sound. I feel like most older pressings sound better, in my opinion. Like even certain ones from the '90s and stuff. Like I got some killer sounding records from the '90s. Even some fucking killer new metal from the '90s, like Straight Up and Family Values Tour '98 and fucking Deftones and shit like that. Like all those represses of Deftones, those fucking things sound amazing. Like definitely pick up whatever you can of Deftones. Like all their shit's been repressed. Slipknot, all their represses are fucking everywhere. I've seen all of those on like even in stores still, like Newberry and stuff like that. And then I just seen everybody getting Milk Colony and Infinite Sadness back, and they even had that down at Newberry Comics. They had Siamese Dreams, Gish, the new one. I still gonna listen to that new Smashing Pumpkins album the whole way through, but from what I did listen to it, I actually really do like that. I need to get that on vinyl at some point. I just haven't had the money to do it. Unfortunately, bills come first. Leonard Skinner, 1991? Yeah, 91. I don't know if this is a live album or not. Actually, this is still sealed. It's not even, you know what I mean? Do you think Nine Inch Nails will ever release the solid rock record again? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There's no way in hell that they're ever gonna. I'm pretty sure Trent Reznor already said that they were dead. Like he's never putting on another Nine Inch Nails album. Wednesday 13 has an album called Monsters of the Universe. It's about a conspiracy theory. Oh, dude, sick. I actually might check that out then. That might be something up my alley. But I think Nine Inch Nails is dead. I think they're dead in the water. I was actually listening to Nine Inch Nails tonight at work, and I think it was from Further Down the Spiral, and I just don't understand why that never got pressed on vinyl. It's such an amazing album, and yes, the Downward Spiral's a great album, which is what everybody loves, but I like Further Down the Spiral. How about The Police? Outlandish. Armor. Oh yeah, that one needs to be cleaned. Holy shit. What the fuck, dude? That one might be. I have to definitely inspect that one later. What about Axe? Anybody know this album? I only got it because it said Axe, and it's a dude holding a big axe that looks like a guitar. So, and it's got like a blade on the end. So, figured that has to be badass, right? Let's check out what the record looks like. Actually, that it's from ATCO. That's the same record company that fucking Pantera. You know what I'm talking about? That's what's on their records. That one's actually pretty fucking clean. But I'm also gonna make sure I clean all the jackets and stuff too. Oh, and then we got this one, Genesis, Invisible Touch. Does anybody listen to Genesis? I haven't listened to Genesis in fucking forever. I used to like Phil Collins. This one's actually really clean too. This one's on Atlantic Records. I'm gonna have to check this one out too, actually. That one's definitely clean enough to put on my turntable. What's a good song on that Wednesday Therapy album? The songs Keep Watching the Skies by Wednesday 13 fits perfectly with these aliens reports going on now. Nice. Yeah, I'll have to definitely check that out. I remember you guys actually telling me about that before. I did check out one other album by them that you guys told me to. I just haven't really gotten into it. Like I said, I need time because I already listen to 90s music constantly all day long. And I actually been listening to that Tim Skolden album that I was sent to. I think it's called 13 or something like that. Pretty dope album. It actually reminds me a lot of Manson. It kind of sounded like Manson to me at first on the album, but then I realized it wasn't Manson. It was kind of disappointing. But either way, it's still a cool album. It's definitely not something I would listen to every day, but it's definitely listenable for sure, and I definitely appreciate it. Like I said, I always appreciate everything everybody does for me 100%. So, like, that album will stay in my collection for the ever until the end of time. Hold on 1 second, guys. I wonder if this thing's actually going to work or not. Maybe, maybe not. Are you fucking serious, dude? I just fucking charged this thing. These fucking carts are fucking junk. Is what it is. Yeah. Nope, definitely gonna have to check out Wednesday 13 though. I will probably check that out tomorrow. And I don't know if you guys wanted me to make a video or not about me installing my subwoofer, but I definitely can. But there's probably going to be a couple other characters in the video because I'm not doing it by myself and I want it done correctly, and that's why it hasn't been done yet. I actually had to order another part for my car for it because the one that I did have just seemed so cheap, and I feel like if you're going to do something, you're going to spend hundreds of dollars doing something, you might as well spend the extra money and do it correct and not have the bullshit along with it. Like, when I bought the amp, I didn't look at the specs to see how big the gauge wiring was, so I think the gauge wiring I bought was too big, so I might have to go to the store and buy more gauge wiring again too tomorrow, but we'll see. But for the most part, I think I got everything I need for it, and I was thinking about doing a video on that, and I probably doing, I don't even know which one. I think I'm probably going to do that Manson video tomorrow about mechanical animals. show you guys what it looks like. And just so everybody knows that the track listing for Mechanical Animals, that's the track listing that's on the original, the blue and the white LP. And if nobody believes me, I can make a video recording the white LP being played. It's the exact same track listing, like I promise you. That was the original track listing for Merle Manson Mechanical Animals. If anybody knows about that, I don't know if you guys know about that or not. Uh, uh, nice. Crop circles. I love crop circles. Uh, no rush here. Yep. The last song on that album is good as well. Manson is making it. Manson has started working on new music. I know that. But I don't think he has a whole album. I think he has like one or two tracks. And I think the last I heard, he had like 3 tracks done or something like that. Nice, Static X. I want to go see Static X live. I think they would be badass. I actually wanted to get their first album there on vinyl. I just haven't been able to snag that one yet. There's still certain albums that I need to get. Like, I need Merle Manson, Golden Age or Grotesque, and I need Limp Bizkit, $3 Billion. I have both of those albums, but they're bootlegs, and I want originals. And for the most part, all the bootlegs that I did have, I did turn to originals. And I still need that fucking Cold Chamber box set too from fucking the hell is it there? Revolver magazine. The colors on that one are way better than the one on Amazon. You can still buy it from either place, but I would prefer to buy it from them. The colors look way better, especially for the first album. Absolutely. I think it'll have some slow parts in it, but I think he'll still have his like industrial metal. You know what I mean? I don't think it'll be as hard as like Antichrist Superstar or Remix and Repent or you know what I mean. You know, Smells Like Children that era, but uh, yeah, I did hear about that. I saw pictures of them in the studio. I don't know if it was that person or somebody else, but it sounds familiar. I think that's correct. I can't honestly 100% say because I don't have the picture in front of me with a caption, but I do remember seeing that. That is pretty badass though. Um, fucking, I think any new music we get from Manson will be great, whether it's, you know, it is what it is. Like, I really don't care. Like, I loved his last album, uh, We Are Chaos. Fucking, that was a great album. I don't care what anybody says. That was actually better than I think Heaven Upside Down or Pearl Emperor or any of the other two before that. But that's my personal opinion. You know what I mean? Like, that's just me. In fact, Manson and his wife know about video games. Yeah, I bet they do. You know what I mean? I think most people play video games. You know what I mean? Like, I still play. I don't play as much as I would like anymore, but I still play. And that's like one thing I try to stream to every now and then is when I play fucking Call of Duty and shit. Um, I'd like to start being able to do that more often too, and that's the other thing too. If I didn't work, I'd be able to stream Call of Duty every day and still be able to make videos. And one of these days, I'd like to find an editor so I don't have to edit everything myself because that's a fucking pain in the ass right there. Is just trying to edit everything, and especially when you've never. So like, I understand the concept for the most part because I've done music for 10 plus years or whatever. So recording that sort of stuff and the waypoints and then seeing all the other stuff. Stuff like that. I think Manson definitely sits down and plays video games. Do I think he plays them for longer than other people? Probably not. But I'm sure he likes to enjoy a game here and there, just like anybody else in the world. He's still human. He's not immortal, not yet. um, like these allegations are complete bullshit. It's insane that fucking Universal uh, EU pulled the plug because of the allegations against him. Well, what they did is they pulled the publishing. So basically, they're not allowed to send any out. And just think, what's going to happen to those thousands of copies that are out there that are already made? Like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Like, what's going to happen to those? Are they going to keep them in a warehouse forever? Then eventually they're going to, like, somebody's going to stumble upon them or buy them all and then sell them out to the public, or you know what I mean? Or are they going to be destroyed? Or I don't know, man. I could see him playing like some fucking Super Mario type shit. You know what I mean? I still feel like he's human, just like the rest of us. You know what I mean? I feel like him and a couple other people. You know what I mean? Um, And another fun fact, if you guys log into Staunch TV, not this coming Sunday, but next Sunday, we're going to be doing a Q&A with D-Loke. And yeah, that's all I can say about that whole situation right now. I can't really talk about it. I only know so much anyways because I'm on the other side. But it's going to be a good time, so you guys should definitely go over to Staunch TV. Subscribe to his channel as well. I will be appearing on his channel a little bit more here and there. We just do good together. Yeah, it's funny. I bet they do know about video games. Like I said, most people play video games. Most people that are genuinely human, like we all breathe, we all cry, we all laugh. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he's human just like the rest of us. Yeah, he may look scary on stage or whatever to some people, but whatever. It's a fucking act, people. Like, how do people not see that it's a fucking image? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just so fucking dumb. I just can't even. Nice. Yeah, yeah. Send me the link. I'll watch it. Fucking. Yeah, but definitely go subscribe to Staunch. And if you guys haven't seen the last uh, video I did with him, go check that one out too. I'll probably post a link on the community board later about it so you guys can see it. I actually have the images for the next show to post. But yeah, I just definitely think you guys, if any of you guys are like hip hop fans or Cop Monkeys fans, go over to Staunch TV and fucking subscribe so that way you can see us do our thing with KMK, because that's gonna be cool. Because like when I met them, when I went to that last show, um, I was so high out of my mind and I was so tired that I just want to get back to the hotel and go to sleep. Like I wanted to like hang out with them and chill with them and smoke with them and chop it up with them, talk and have an actual conversation and shit. But it wasn't as long you know as it could have been, but it's okay. I was like, there's always another time. Like this is just the beginning. I just seen him live for the first time. So that was nice. And of course, like I'm still trying to, my next show I want to go to, I think it's next month, and it's Pantera. I want to go see them. I think that would be a sick show. I know a lot of people were like, it's not Pantera. I'm like, I really don't fucking care because I wasn't able to go see Pantera, and that's the closest person, to cover Dimebag for Pantera. And like realistically, like you go see anybody these days, it's not the original band members. I'm sorry, it's just not. That's with any band. Doesn't matter realistically what band it is. And you know, so go see what band you want to go see live. Fuck what everybody else says. It's another thing too. I get so sick of fucking. And I understand people want to know my opinion or whatever. Like I'll tell you guys my opinion. But to me personally, a lot of other people's opinion doesn't really mean shit to me. Certain people's opinion does. It depends if they matter to me or not, though. You know what I mean? Because then some people's opinions just sound ignorant to me, and I can't agree with that either. So then it just doesn't mean shit to me either. Because I'm not gonna let somebody else's opinion take up space in my head, if that makes sense. It just doesn't matter to me. Like, okay, cool. And that's not me trying to be a jerk about it or anything. I just, I have too much time to waste, on something fucking little like that. Like, no, I'm good. Like, I want people to like what they like and enjoy the music that they listen to. You know what I mean? Just like I do. Like, I won't tell you that I like something if I didn't like something. You know what I mean? Like, I can't be fake about it. I can't be like, oh, this is the best Limp Bizkit album ever. Like, most of the time when you see me do a video, it's because I really like an album, right? So most of the time I'm going to say the same shit that I said on the last video telling you how great this album is. Um, and why it's, one of those albums that I just love. And I love plenty of different albums, but there's just some music I can't get into and some that, like, I do like, but I don't love it. You know what I mean? Like, I'll listen to it. It's cool. Like, it's great, but I'm not gonna like go out spend my money on it first thing I buy when I get paid. You know what I mean? Like there's other shit. Um, and like right now, like I'm really trying to focus on making videos for you guys and doing more vinyl reviews. And I actually um, put a lot more work into this last one that I'm gonna release to you guys because I don't know. I just like was thinking one day and I just had this whole different image on it. I was like, I think that's the way to do it. And I think I'm going to be going somewhere with that one. Enforcer, yeah. Yeah, I should check them out too. There was another 90s band that was like a new metal band that my buddy told me about when he was working with me. I did look them up and I was like, wow, this album's awesome. Like, how did I not know about this? And now I already forgot about what the fucking band was. But they were fucking sick as hell, and I was like, how did I not know about it? I think it was like Non-Point or some shit like that. But yeah, I like a lot of new metal. That's like my favorite type of music. I would have to say, other than like new metal, like for like rock music, it would have to be like industrial metal, like Marilyn Manson, Nine Inch Nails, like when they were in their prime and they were, Trent was producing for Manson. I think that was like the best era of like hardcore, you know what I mean? Like metal that we'll ever get. Like I loved. Yeah, I understand that. But they are still good and I think the whole thing between him and Twiggy I think a lot of people just misunderstood it because what I got from Manson and Twiggy out of that, which I heard a lot of different shit on from different people, but from what I got about it was Twiggy was like being accused of sleeping with underage girls or some shit. So Manson distanced himself from him, and he wasn't on that last album there. But Twiggy said he understood, and he had some shit he had to deal with anyways. But if you really think about it, they're like a duo. They pretty much they belong on albums together. You know what I mean? Like it's always been those two. And personally, I've always thought Manson was better with Twiggy, anyways, and like John Five, and you know what I mean? Like I wish he would have been so fucking centered, you know, when John Five wanted to throw some ideas around, and he got fucking pissed off and left. You know what I mean? Like after they finished that tour for Golden Age or Grotesque, pretty sure that's when he left, if my memory serves me correct. And I think that was all just because he had ideas for the next album, and Manson was like, "No, we're doing this instead," which I get. You know what I mean? I understand that too, but like, you know, try to understand your other bandmates' perspectives and try to respect them somewhat. Like if you got to work with somebody, that's a little different. You know what I mean? Like, you know, these people are helping you produce music. Like if somebody's gonna come up and help me, I'm at least gonna listen to what they say, whether whatever my answer or decision is. You know what I'm saying? Like I would like for some day, like I said, for somebody to fucking yeah, I heard it was just between differences on music because John Five had ideas that Manson didn't want to use, and he got pissed off about it. That's what I heard. I know I saw it somewhere with John Five saying that actually, and I think he was already upset before the tour even ended, and I'm pretty sure as soon as the tour ended, he was completely done. But I also know like Manson had a lot of lawsuits on that tour or whatever too. I think that was the same tour he was like putting his fucking nuts on that dude's head and shit. Like he's always done crazy shit, and it's like that woman getting spit on. It's like, have you never seen a Manson concert? Every concert I've seen of Manson, he spits, and how many artists spit on there? I know, right? He does play for Motley Crue now. That is crazy. Yeah, I mean, it was always one of his favorite bands, so I mean, why not? You know what I mean? That's like fucking if I got anywhere and Slipknot was like, "Hey, you come on tour with us," absolutely. I've only looked up to you guys for like fucking ever. I don't know what I would do or what instrument I'd play, but give me a mask, I'll go out on stage. You know what I mean? Like fuck, I fucking love Slipknot or Manson or any of them bands. Like I would always love to go to any of those shows, go to tour with them, fucking go set up all their equipment, do whatever I gotta do. What's up, Pat? Hey, Pat, what's that new metal band you showed me that one time? I was just talking about you. Make sure you guys hit that like button. He showed me a new metal band one night when we were working. I can't fucking remember the fucking name of that shit. Uh, that shit was awesome. I'm pretty sure it was Nonpoint. I can't remember though. I can't 100% say because I don't remember. Sucks. How did I go down a like? What the fuck? Yeah, I know you guys like Tim Skull. See, I like him. I just don't love him like I love Manson. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little bit different for me. I definitely appreciate, you know, the music and stuff that you guys send me. Nice. That's awesome. I love Rob Zombie. It was new metal. New metal. You know? You know what new metal is? Yeah. Pretty sure it was non-boy. Pretty fucking sure. Bow, 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 bow. I would listen to Manson, to be honest with you, because I love Manson, as you can't tell in the background. All promo posters from Manson. You got Portrait of American Family. How sick does that one look? 'Cause You got Dead to the World. Well, actually, those are backwards. Because Integra Superstar came out before Dead to the World, didn't it? And then Mechanical Animals back there. Those are all promos. Ooh. No new chats. Well, it's been over an hour tonight. I hope you guys at least had fun. I'm fucking tired as shit. I'm gonna get to bed soon. So I can wake up and do a bunch of more shit. Because it just never ends. There's always way more to do than what I have time for. There's just not enough time in the day. Because technically, today's already tomorrow on my end. It's already 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what time it is where you guys are at, but it's 2 a.m. here. And I know some of my locals are watching. No, it wasn't Power Man 5000, but we did listen to them for a while. Yes, Ghost is a good band. I actually do like them. I don't love them, but I actually really do like some of their songs. Like Oracle, I think is the name of that one song there, dude. The video for that and the song was just fucking awesome. Like, I don't care what everybody says, that shit was cool as hell. It was weird, it was definitely different, and just kind of like Carrie, you know what I mean? If you understand what I'm saying. But it was definitely fucking cool as hell. I definitely like Ghost, for sure. I actually wouldn't mind going to go see them live, to be honest with you. But I do think I'm going to head to bed soon, guys. I do appreciate you guys. I do appreciate super chats from me. I gotta go see all this shit. It's just different when it's on my phone. Sir Spencer, thank you. I definitely appreciate your super chats 100%. Thank you for the 21.98. It is definitely appreciated. Those are my first super chats ever. That will go down in history at some point. But there's always a first for everything, right? So that'll give me incentive to go live more often if I start getting super chats. So fuck yeah. And plus, that means I get more time with you guys, which is also what I want. Because you guys are what keeps me coming back, you know what I mean? Why I keep making videos, why I keep going live. And I figured, like, tonight, like, I would just surprise you guys, because I actually already thought about this way earlier. I knew I was going to get out of work early enough. It's like, once I get home, I think I'm going to go live and just kind of surprise everybody, because I thought about it earlier tonight, writing it on the community tab, seeing you're like, does anybody want me to go live? But I knew people would just say yes anyway, so I was just like, fuck it, I'll just surprise them. Let them be surprised for once. It's always good to, go home and have a good surprise every once in a while. And I do appreciate every one of you guys that say that, like, I'm your favorite channel, and, it's just unreal to me sometimes because I'm just a regular person just like you, trying to make it out there in this fucking crazy world that we live in. So, you know what I mean? That means a lot to me because never in a million years did I ever think I'd be anybody's favorite channel, especially on YouTube, you know what I mean? Um, but yeah, it's definitely a thing and it's definitely going to keep going, and we're definitely not stopping for anything. The brakes are not going to come to a halt anytime soon. If anything, we're just going to keep pushing harder and harder. So don't even worry about that. um, if we have to, we'll go fucking ham. But on that note, I am going to go to sleep. You guys have a great night. Make sure to, uh, be around your loved ones. Make sure that, be safe, be kind to people, be treated how you want to be treated. Even though I am an asshole some days, I'll admit it. I'm not the nicest person in the world, but I also never claim to be. I'm a unique individual. That's how I'll put it. um, but I love you guys. For the record, family. Anybody joining, and those that have been here since day one, I appreciate every single fucking one of you guys. Because honestly, this one, none of this would ever happen without any of you guys. Like straight the fuck up. So make sure you guys stay humble. Make sure you guys take care of your families. Make sure you guys do what you guys got to do. And if you guys ever do have time, go check out my webpage, fortherecordstore.com. Okay? Have a great night. Make sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends. Peace. I love you guys. Good night.